Hello there. It is April the 10th, 2022, and I'm going to start making videos, talking politics, I'm going to call it. For now, I'll place them on YouTube, even though I know that the PPC has been moving its main video platform to Rumble. I'll probably wind up doing that as well. A proud Canadian company, but at the moment, I'll start this off further in YouTube. I already posted a few campaign videos there last year, and now this is a good time to start talking about this. Now, hopefully what I was drawing some inspiration from Russell Brand's videos, and Russell Brand's been going at it for a while. He is staying current. He is very on top of the zeitgeist, I would say. He knows what's going on, and it's interesting to see people like him and many others talk about current events, greatly needed in this time to build further community, cut through the madness, and fight a good fight in the information war that's going on. And I hope to contribute to that in positive ways. On Twitter, I've posted some general videos about my motivations related to why I am engaging in politics, and I won't repeat myself there. Today, what I would like to do is talk about two items that are significant relevance to the moment. One is the Conservative leadership race in Canada, and two is the wrap-up of the COVID situation in Canada. And in particular, how the debate has been gone silent around that. I think almost as a distraction, the Ottawa elite was quite happy to have Ukraine to focus on, because they really, after the truckers' protest, they didn't know what to do with the subject. And as always an earwig, I don't mind talking about it. People know my views on this issue, and if you don't, I'll be happy to engage you on it through comments on this video. And my main point is, and has been, that we need to engage each other as a community of interested people, trying to find solutions and to build a parallel society to what I have seen has become an overbearing World Economic View type of forum type of view of our lives, and many people have started to reject that and are looking for alternatives. I believe the PPC can be such an alternative, and I'm hoping to contribute to that. Also here locally in the riding, I will start organizing events, but also on a national basis through debate and positive engagement, and perhaps other activities. The whole discussion around currency issues will heat up as this economic issue problem unfolds. Anyways, sorry, I was a bit distracted there. I was going to speak about the two items of interest today: COVID and the Conservative leadership race. Let me start with the latter. After the trucker protest, where Poilievre jumped on the freedom bandwagon, really last minute, PPC had been engaging for over a year. And when Poilievre saw that his sentiment, saw where the wind blew, so to speak, in Canada, he jumped on that convoy, and he jumped on the sentiments related to that, of freedom. In a way, he hijacked the narrative, and we were glad, or maybe I should just speak for myself here. As PPC candidate, I was glad to see that all the efforts that the truckers had made, and also that all the efforts that people like myself and people like Max Bernier and many of the PPC freedom fighters that I've met in the last year have made, had made a difference. We significantly were able to influence the public debate to such an extent that, in fact, we got rid of the conservative leadership in the House and finally replace that with excellent, finally somebody excellently providing a controversial or an opposition voice through Candace Bergen's work and giving a voice to I would say almost a silent a majority of Canadians that had been felt trampled on, like the lady that wound up being trampled by horses on near Parliament Hill in the demonstrations that followed the truckers' convoy. And I'm glad in that sense that a man like Pierre Poilievre has taken up the flag of that group. But I also feel he's trying to hijack it to some extent. I find a more honest representative of that group is Roman Baber. Now, he was kicked out of the Ontario Conservative Caucus because of his resistance against the big pharma overreach and acquisition of all political power and exclusion of all debate. He fought a valiant fight, and I want to salute you, Roman, if you wind up watching this video. I have a lot of respect for you, and in fact, I hope that you will win the leadership of the Conservative Party, even though that might be the demise of the PPC. It would be a good thing for the conservative movement in Canada, and I wish you all the luck. If you don't make it, which is expected at the moment, you're always welcome to come to the PPC. Just back to Pierre Poilievre. Yeah, I think a lot of freedom-fighting Canadians have a lot of reservations related to Pierre. And that brings me to the second subject of COVID. Where were you when we needed you, so to speak? And it shows to me the opportunism that belies mainstream politicians. Now, is Pierre in the pocket of the World Economic Forum? My view is that people that get to the pinnacle of power in the system as it is currently will have to answer to that group. Otherwise, they will have a very tough time maintaining themselves. They will be under constant attack. We can see, what happened in the States under Trump. There was also a guy who didn't dance to the globalist tune, and we all know what happened. There's it's not an easy route, so to speak, to say the least. People like the Jackmeet Singh and Justin Trudeau, they like to dance to that tune. They like the fame and fortune that comes with that. They think that that's where the wind is blowing. They have jumped on that bandwagon. In the meantime, trampling on Canadian rights and making economic conditions in Canada actually lately, especially, quite unsustainable. And I think they will self-destruct, and therefore there is a great fertile ground for alternatives. Now, is there going to be a revived Conservative Party that will take their place as opposition and fight against this narrative? If we look historically, and in that sense, I fully agree with what Maxime Bernier has done. In 2017, he came to the conclusion, no, the Conservative Party is corrupt. They have sold out to these globalist forces, and they will not right the ship, no matter what Pierre Poilievre does. Now, maybe I should hope for Jean Charest to win in this leadership debate, because then it will become abundantly clear that, in fact, the Conservative Party will be another, will just continue on the route that they were, which is not be an opposition party, but just an apparent or what seemed maybe like something that might look like an opposition, but in the meantime, just people that like to be in power and will do exactly the same policies that the World Economic Forum and the globalists will endorse when they get there. And so my hope is that through this COVID period, where it has become abundantly clear to many Canadians what's going on, a lot of people are going to wake up and say, no, 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 no. This is our country. We're going to determine the rules here. We're not going to, let these globalist elites, ruling elites, ruin the fun for the 99% of us here. And that's what's at stake, in my opinion. And hopefully we can get the silent majority to wake up, to start making changes, to build on the good community that Canadians have and the good sense that Canadians can have. Unfortunately, we've been bamboozled greatly under this COVID period, and we've been snowed under and lied to. And I think a lot of people feel quite disheartened even about the entire political process. But I say, let's fix it. Let's engage. Let's build where we can. Let's improve where we can, discard what we need to, and move on and build a great Canada. And that's what my interest is here. And I hope that we can go in that direction.